Hello and welcome to 16 Ounce Cinema's Mario Minute. I'm TJ and I'm here with Yakovich.
I am Yakovich.
And we are here with Mario Bava's official directorial debut, although this is his fifth movie we're doing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Black Sunday from 1960.
And so this was his reward. What did it say? His reward for finishing off another film for the studio.
Well, you've been constantly promised reward, so I guess he finally got his official debut, and it is a very good debut for someone who's already directed 6 movies. Very, very beautiful, full of fog. It's more black than white, so heavy on the contrast.
There's one white scene. I even pointed it out to TJ. I was like, "Oh look, it's for you." The white scene.
Every scene has more shadow than light. There's a lot of tree branches reaching into people. He does a lot of medium shots.
We're basically in a shitty castle in a swamp in Russia.
And
Moldova. I don't know.
Moldova.
I don't know what that is. In an Italian town in Russia. So
an Italian town in Russia, featuring this family where the girl looks like a witch from 200 years ago, and the butler Ivan is a Marxist.
He really hates the capitalist pigs.
Totally fed up with us serving these bourgeois.
He's clearly the leader of the communist circle of peasantry in this village.
So ready for the revolution. He just has this look
tired
of
these people's shit.
Just utter boredom the whole movie.
Yeah.
What else do we get? Early on, their rider says he's not afraid of the witch, so they have a driver. They tell him, "Hey, take the shortcut through all the scary stuff." And he's like, "No, thank you."
Yeah,
and they're like, "What, are you scared of the witch?" He's like, "I fought against Napoleon," so that ties into to Mike's love of Napoleon.
Sure, yeah. I was thinking that. I was like, I just bring up Napoleon all the time. He's just somehow in all my films.
I definitely think that this is kind of like, if you take away the sword and sandal stuff, which has all been terrible.
Don't we see more? Isn't more coming up?
There's
more.
Our next one is Esther the King, which is also a co-direction with a sort of famous director, Raoul Walsh, who did a lot of noir.
Oh. That's an interesting combination, then.
Yeah, so the previous one he did with Jack Tourneur, but we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Anyway, this one I think because he's on his own, I think
we get 3 staircases. That's why,
we get a shadow of a staircase.
Oh,
even.
yeah,
people are going up and down stairs.
The second staircase features a shadow of itself, which is beautiful.
And some epic staircases.
And the third staircase is actually 2 staircases that are clearly 70 stairs each, and they're fucking epic.
They're on each side of the frame.
The first staircase is like a baby staircase. It's broken,
old crypt. But no, he does a lot of those built into the side of the building or wall staircases with no railing. Yeah. I definitely think this has a lot of the vibe of Kaltiki. It has a kind of like a B movie. But he's much better as a gothic director, where Kaltiki was a contemporary film. It just
this is set into these little tiny bedrooms, and the swamp is tiny, and then the crypt is tiny, and it's just tightly shot, and it's good.
But he shows you all of it. It's not tightly shot. It's a lot of medium shot. So
I don't know. To me, it's tightly because I don't know what that means literally. So
tightly would be a close up. So he did a lot of close ups to show his effects, which are still amazing. Like we talked about even in I Vampiri, how he did those aging effects, and he brings back that same aging effect, and I'm just like, how did he do that? Because it's not your normal stop motion transformation. It almost looks like he drew lines on the actor's face on the film.
I didn't know you could do
and
that.
I guess that's something we could have looked up before we were recording, but in the spirit of 16 Ounce Cinema, we don't do that.
No.
And we just look like assholes all the time.
No.
But yeah, he likes to show off his sets and his props, those giant. He has these 10-foot tall candles, which are amazing.
Those candles are amazing. Yeah, I told TJ they'd be $32 each.
Yeah, I want them in my yard. So definitely it seems like a good follow up to Kaltiki, but putting him in the gothic setting is like where he finds his own. Like that's his thing.
Also, I thought I watched Black Sunday, but clearly I didn't. I don't know what I was thinking that I was watching. It was something else I must have watched.
I know I'd seen it before. I kind of remember liking it more than I did this time. Like this time I was kind of caught up, and like there's some pretty bad dialogue.
I like the first 40 minutes a lot, and then it just kind of petered.
Yeah. The daughter especially just comes off as this like super emo goth chick who just can't be happy.
Really
Although
sad.
like her spirit's being leached off by this witch, but it's just like the dialogue
she was sad
ridiculous.
Prior to. She was overly sad.
Yeah.
For a bourgeois woman.
Oh, we got to talk about that scene where this would be you, me, and my wife hanging out. So it's Katya, who is the likeness of the witch, who's the downer.
Yeah, she's sad.
She's sitting playing music, sad music at the piano, and she's like, "Oh, this note sounds like a cry being cut off."
That would be the wife playing her music.
Her dad is just like an old man, just staring.
He literally was sitting in a chair, staring at the fireplace that had no fire, and that would be me.
I said he's staring at the fireplace, waiting for TV to. He's staring at the fireplace, waiting for TV to be invented.
Yeah, that's a good joke.
And then the other guy is just hanging out, literally just was like.
He's in the living room with a gun, just
kind
of playing with it.
He's swaying around the room, brandishing his rifle.
Yeah.
All right, we had some mic troubles, but
it fell off.
Not mic, but
I'm okay.
Troubles.
Yeah, I do have to poop, but it's fine.
No, okay.
No, we don't have to wrap it up. It's fine. It's doing its thing.
Oh my god!
It's the witch.
The mic is on. The witch is knocking our microphone over. I put mildly annoyed at Devil Ride. Why were you annoyed at the Devil Ride? Oh, because the guy, like, the doctor gets summoned to the castle because the father is ill.
Oh, yeah.
This doctor who doesn't give a shit about fucking up old crypts and actually unleashes the witch. But he's actually, like, kind of like Dracula. He's picked up by Yagovich. And Yagovich takes him on this crazy, like, rockin' devil ride. But he's just inside the carriage, just like, there's a little bumpy.
To set the mood, Yagovich is the lover of the witch. And they died together, right?
Yeah, her brother lover.
Yeah. Oh, they were brother and sister?
So I think so.
Oh, ew.
Yeah.
That makes
icky.
sense. Yeah, that's pretty icky. But what I mean, like, if you're in the 1600s and you're just in a small town and it's just you and your brother, you're gonna fuck your brother. I think. Like, you're not just gonna. What else are you gonna do?
I guess it depends. Like, there's nobody else hot around.
Yeah. Like, well, I mean, I wouldn't fuck my brother because I'm not gay. But if I had a sister.
You're dead to men, as they say in Black Sunday.
Black Sunday, dead to men. That's
they also say, "My lips will transform you."
That's the fourth. That's the fifth title in Iceland.
My lips will transform you,
Mario,
or dead to men.
That's the fourth one. That's in England. So they all have wacky titles.
We also got to mention the cross that Katya was holding on to protect her the whole time.
You kept going on. That was about looked like a cookie, like a gingerbread cookie.
It just looked like this Dutch windmill cookie. Oh, the dudes in this are so stoic.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're just kind of like, oh, we're fighting the devil? Well, okay. Yeah. But the women go hysterical, as they should. Like, Katya is sitting in her room.
Women.
And, like, a hand comes through the curtain into her room from the window. And she freaks out. And the dude just comes in like, go get her a sedative.
Yeah. And then he prances away. He's like,
yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Or they find a secret passage opens itself up. And they're like, we better go just check that out, the two of us. And I'm like, no, go get Ivan's Marxist army to check out these dungeons inside your house. Or like, if my wife said she saw a hand coming through the window, I would be like, frying pan and the butcher's knife are coming out, and I'm just yelling, "Oh, fuck you! Get the fuck out of my house!" Like,
this is America. You should have a gun. You should have a shotgun to protect your house and your wife and your cat.
No, we talked about it on the show. Like, I'm gonna fight a hawk with a sword, man. Like, I don't need a gun.
That's fine. What if a jaguar comes out?
I'm TJ Jaguar Killer. TJ Hawk Killer. Whatever.
All right.
Bring it on. I'll defend my own hysterically if I have to, but I'll do it.
Hello.
Are you sure I'm not pregnant?
You might be pregnant.
Coming to our show with that.
Breaking news.
No.
On the show.
That's a food baby.
Is that a food baby?
It's gonna digest?
Yeah, Food Digest.
Into poop.
I do have to poop too.
All right, give me a kiss goodnight.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Give me a kiss goodnight, Michael.
Okay.
That bird.
Mwah.
Well, that's going to be on the episode.
I get to go you both.
I have to poop. I don't want this.
The microphone's going to fall because of the ghost. I was drinking that. It doesn't taste any good anyways.
Ugh.
Mike brought over this, what is, Knobs Creek?
Yeah.
Maple smoked bourbon, and it's just so heavy on the maple, it's disgusting.
It's awful. So I gave it to them.
Yeah, and I tried to make a whiskey sour out of it, thinking that because it was so heavy on the sweet, you could put it in like lime juice into you'd find balance, but nope. Still just like a glazed maple donut.
That's what we were drinking. It was terrible. So yeah, this was a movie I liked. Do you have any more notes on it?
The last thing I have, I mean, yeah, it's beautiful to look at. It can be a little bit slow.
All right, TJ, take us away. I'm gonna go.
Okay, well,
use the restroom.
what?
Yeah.
The line that she says, I'll show you the immense joy of hating. I giggled and kicked Mike and said, you love the immense joy of hating. And I'll take us out saying it's nice black and white. I still prefer Hammer to this, but it inspired a lot of that. See ya, Mike's pooping. Bye.